Meet Andy Wahl. He's an accountant turned winemaker, co-founder of Ammunition Wine, and he's here today to offer recommendations on delicious wine pairings just in time for the holidays. I always love when anybody brings wine, but it's great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you. Thanks for having me here. No, appreciate it.
Okay, all right. So tell us what this is all about. First of all, I want to know how you go from an accountant to a winemaker.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. You just get tired of sitting behind a computer screen all day. They got to a point where they added a third computer screen, and growing up in Sonoma, I always had a love for the kind of outdoors and vineyards, so my heart kind of lies in wine country, and I was had an opportunity to make the next step, and here I am today, 4.5 years into it. So
that's cool. Just follow your passion.
That's exactly right.
All right. So tell me about Ammunition Wine.
So, Ammunition started kind of as this like little bit of a pet project. My first time wine tasting, everyone has kind of their first experience. It was actually being a designated driver for my mom in wine country. And it was so interesting that most wineries kind of just talked about themselves. They said, my family, my vineyard, they put their last name on the bottle. So, for us, we always thought that great wine starts in the vineyard, and it's grapes that are the ammunition to make great wine. And that's kind of how we came up with the name, pay tribute to kind of the farmers and growers and kind of the Wild West heritage of California. And you can kind of see that in our branding and packaging here. So.
Yeah, you have it. I mean, you have a vast array of wines here. What are your special recommendations for wine food pairings? I need to know this. I never follow them, but it seems like I always go for the white no matter what I'm eating.
Yes, absolutely. So, every wine I think needs to be made to pair with food because that's when wine is best served. I look at it as I make wines that I typically would pair with food because I love to eat. And especially, going down the list here, our Sauvignon Blanc, I made that because my wife hates Chardonnay. And she's like, why haven't you made Sauvignon Blanc? It's my favorite wine. So, that's really crisp and clean, nice tropical notes, really kind of that afternoon delight. Chardonnay goes in. It's actually 100% unoaked Chardonnay, more of your Burgundian style. So that's going to be more food friendly, more of your acids, really good with tacos, fish tacos, jalapeno, cilantro.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, we have a couple of Mexican restaurants in San Francisco here pouring our wine. So that's actually what I have here for us to taste today.
Does that mean I get to taste it?
Yes, I mean, you can't have a wine tasting without tasting it, right?
Very true. Okay, so let's do that. So
cheers.
This is the Chardonnay?
Yes, cheers.
Okay, cheers.
And then moving on as you drink here.
Do I need to smell first?
If you want,
No,
it's a little habit, swish it around,
Okay.
And then moving on, Pinot Noir. That's actually 100% Pinot Noir. Same thing with the Chardonnay, 100%. Actually 80% from Carneros and 20% from Russian River. So two big appellations in Sonoma County.
Oh, wow.
So what you get in your Chardonnay here, a lot of minerality, a lot of pear and apples, really good. Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
It's very, very good.
We aim to please here at Ammunition, right?
I love it. I love it. Tell me about your special limited edition reserves, and you tell me, and I'll just take another sip.
Yes, absolutely. So this is hot off the press. As we look down the line here, we have Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Syrah, which is a main component of my red blend here, and Sonoma Cabernet. So really just kind of an exclusive set for wine club members, and we actually have a gift set where you can actually get one of each of the bottles, including the collector box and a wine key for $250. Most of our wines are priced around $20 to $25, and then our reserves here around $50.
Okay.
So something special for the holidays, you can always give the gift of like a wine club membership or obviously a reserve set like this. And most of our wines are in restaurants. About 85% of our business is in restaurants. So you have to buy through us online at ammunitionwines.com. And that's really where you can find it. But the other special treat I have for you here is our red blend. I call this the ultimate barbecue wine. It's predominantly Merlot, then there's Syrah, Petit Syrah, and Malbec. So lots going on, but really when you look at tri-tip and ribs and pork chops, this is the wine for you. So
I love there's a wine for tacos and a wine for barbecue. It's awesome.
That's what we do. We drink wine and we eat around here, right?
Yes.
So cheers.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna taste this. And this is what?
This is our Equalizer red blend, right down here in the center. And then I went down to school at Cal Poly. My buddy runs about 4,000 acres in Paso Robles, so that's the only wine I don't do from Sonoma is the Cabernet. And then lastly is our little pet project, the Badger Hound Zinfandel. My partner Bill, who designs all our labels, He's been drawing wiener dogs since he was 5.
Okay.
And he has even a wiener dog tattooed on his leg. So, and his mom spilled the beans on this, right? So we have an office dog named Alfie, and paying tribute to the Italian roots of the Zinfandel grape actually comes from the Primitivo clone. We actually took a local artist in San Francisco, a guy named Jeremy Fish. And there's actually, it was about 2 weeks ago, they just celebrated Jeremy Fish Day in San Francisco. He drew us Michael Corleone as a wiener dog, and that's our Badger Hound here.
And that's this label right here.
You can take a look at it.
That
Absolutely.
is awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Andy. Thank you for coming in and telling me all about Ammunition Wine and giving me some to taste, too. It's very cool. For more information about the wines you saw here today, please visit ammunitionwine.com. And that is going to do it for our show today. We will be back with more Bay Area focus next week, so we'll see you then. Cheers.